Hello and welcome to another Thursday. And today I'm joined by an incredible wagon party. Hello, pioneers.
Hello.
What's up?
Good. I have officially started writing draft two of Force of Survival.
Wow.
I
Woo!
started with the first scene yesterday, which was an easy one because I only had like one small change. So that was an easy getting back into it. And then all of my scenes after that are going to be so much more complicated to rewrite or have a little bit more. But I am excited that I finally started. So yay. That's what
Yay!
How did you organize your first draft for the for the rewrite? Because
so
you're
I
pretty set on structure, but like what are you doing in this rewrite?
So I did my reverse outline with the story grid half, like I sort of, used a bit of
Intimately
that tweak
familiar with
there.
her?
That will be in the next vlog because I did vlog that part, and then
Okay.
I'll cut the vlog right after I finish that so that I can start the one after when I actually officially start the rewrite. And because I did it in Notion, it's like a database style, and every scene is its own page in the database. So I can click on them, open it on a side panel, and like write, bullet point notes of what I need to do for each, which as a very linear thinking person, like I find it so difficult to jump back and forth between different moments in time. This was the easiest way I could have access to all of my different scenes and like go back there. This then needs to change over there, blah blah. A lot of my changes are not specifically the plot itself, but I am missing some scenes in some areas. I need to buff up some other scenes. There's a character whose fate I've decided to change that I've told Stieg about and no one else. He's aware of the secret. And yeah, there's a couple of
I
things
have
moving
forgotten it
around.
though. What
Hmm?
was it? Because I asked you and you told me, but
I did tell you, and you sent me an email, GIF in response, but
it
I
has
didn't give you
since
any.
vacated the premise. What was it?
As was
You can
predicted.
you can go back and look Discord messages, but you and I are the same. Like you can tell me all your manuscript secrets, and I will forget them. Like it's fine.
Yeah, I will remember everything you tell me forever. I'm not gonna be useful as a beta reader for you, but I want a beta read anyway, so.
I think I have so many people who have kindly offered to read this book that, like I said last time, I am trying my best to stagger them so I can have, the use of having different people reading it at different stages and different drafts.
But I'm
So
first on the list, right?
you are not first on the list. I'm so sorry, Marta, because Anna has been always first on my list as my critique partner. I'm
Oh,
so
no, but
sorry.
I'm first on the
But this
list
is a
of
known
beta
fact.
readers, not critique partners. That's different.
Yes, not
Okay,
critique
I forgive
partners,
you.
but I will give it to you guys at some point, I promise. That's all I'm saying. It's just that I need people to read it once I have made changes and not everyone at the same time. Otherwise, I'm like, cool, you've all read it. Great. Now, who can read it for the first time next?
Gotcha. Well, how fun. How far in are you? Oh, you're just in the first scene, you said.
Yeah, first scene. Very, very beginning. Very the start. I'm still hopeful. I'm still happy. I'm still excited. Ask me in a month.
Sky's still blue. I love that for you.
Yeah.
How does this differ from your other revision processes? Like, for example, Art of Summoning Demon, who you should watch the funeral vlog for.
The funeral vlog.
Not the funeral vlog.
The funeral vlog is doing really well, which is so funny. It's got like over 500 views right now.
As it
Oh,
should.
hell yeah.
I feel like people
It's a
love a
good
bit of
vlog.
raw, let's chat type of vibes. The difference is that this is my first time having had such a thorough outline when I first started it that it made it so much easier to get into the revisions because I already had pretty much all of my scenes were already reverse outline-ish because they didn't change that much. They didn't differ that much from my outline in the beginning. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's all easier because of having done the prep step in the first place. And I do not rewrite everything, but I will try Katie's technique of retyping everything at the very least, because that way I'm hoping it will improve somewhat my prose here and there where it's needed, even if I'm not changing anything to the paragraph, essentially.
That's what my close personal friend Matt Bell suggests from,
Your
um,
close personal friend.
my close personal friend, my future husband. He's married already and not of, the male affinity, but yes, that. He says
I
that
mean,
he always rewrites
he's
his
no Sean
second draft.
Coin.
He's better, I think, for me.
Wild.
You know,
I need to
yeah,
Yeah.
there he is.
Handsome
It's
man.
such a tiny picture.
It's so tiny. I'm trying to get it so close, but
I think he's
Not
wearing
us, we
plaid.
didn't want the
Yeah.
big picture on the book.
there you go.
But yeah, he suggests rewriting your second draft word for word.
And also, what I do love in the revision process is changing programs to write it in. I need to
Okay.
see it in a different way. So that
Yeah.
helps a lot. Yeah.
So what are you writing in now? Scrivener?
Ellipsis, which
Ellipsis.
is completely free, by the way, for anyone who's interested. And it's browser-based, and you can access it from your phone. It's basically, if Ellipsis in First Draft Pro had a baby, that would be my perfect program. But unfortunately,
They're
the
both
main thing
codes
for me that's
and
missing
unable
is
to procreate.
the main thing that's missing for me in Ellipsis is that it doesn't have the cards that I really like for organizing, your scenes and stuff, which is my favorite thing from First Draft Pro. But it has a lot of, you can change the format and the typeface, and your view of the screen can be different colors and everything. I do like all of that.
I love that for you. I might have to try it out when I do my third draft.
I feel like it's useful to change program.
Yeah, I don't know what. Scrivener, I just come back to it. I don't know why.
I will go back to Scrivener for the end, because that's when my changes between one draft and the next are smaller, and I like being able to see both at the same time, and that it gives you like it highlights in a certain color your changes. So when it gets to like drafts 3, 4, 5, or whatever, however many I do, I think Scrivener will be what I go back to.
I love that. Also joined today is Marta, not at work. Delighted. How are you doing? What are you working on today? How far in your process are you? Tell me every detail.
I am good. I finished the reread of my first book in the series, Draft 5, 2 days ago.
Project
Project Side.
site.
I'm sorry, that was far many descriptors for that. But
No, I just like, because there's Project Site, Project Voice, Project one more.
just those two.
Okay. I
But
have
it's
this
nice that
image
you
of this
think I could
lavender
handle more
cover.
than 2 projects.
Well, you've been writing for a long time, so I don't know. I don't pour your cereal.
Yeah, but I'm currently just doing revision planning for that.
Okay. Do you have like an ETA on the revisions? Like, do you know when you want to start? Do you know like if it's draft 5, is that what you said?
So I'm going into draft 6 now.
Are you foreseeing any major changes? Like, what is the biggest change between over all those 5 drafts? Like, what are you doing specifically with this draft? Is it just a prose polish?
So it was supposed to be a quick sort of consistency changes, because I've changed some world building bits in book 2 and I wanted to carry them over to book 1. But after this reread, I'm thinking it might actually need bigger changes and a little bit of like Frankensteining of the first act, especially. So I'm currently just basically trying to decide what I actually want to do and what I want to potentially hold off until I get beta readers to do. Because last time I reread this book, I thought draft 5 would be the last big developmental changes. I didn't think I'd be changing anything anymore, but I kind of feel like I want to. So I don't know.
It also
Figuring it out
depends
as I go.
when your first draft was compared to your 6th draft, but I feel like that's time to evolve so much as a writer as well, that sometimes when you reread it, you're like, actually now.
Yes. I hadn't touched the book in a year, so.
But also at some point you just gotta, move on to the next writing project.
I know, but like, because I'm still working on this project, like the third book doesn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
exist yet.
It makes sense to go back, like if you come up with something cool for book 2 and be like, actually, I want to include this in book 1. I think that's a good strategy. I don't actually know. Are you self-pubbing or are you trad-pubbing?
I've been saying that I want to self-pub for 10 years, and now I'm thinking about reconsidering. But I think
Oh,
I'm still leaning towards self-pub, but I've been entertaining the idea of not self-pubbing.
what has brought on this question of trad-pubbing?
Well, someone clearly didn't watch my latest vlog, but
Not me.
sorry, Sheik.
Fired.
I was basically I participated in this competition that the
Oh, right. I
like
did watch
main
that.
prize. You did, okay.
You
So
just forget
basically, just
everything,
from
Marta. I
that.
told him a
I'm
major
sorry, I
change to my
forgot
book
you
and he
had a hot
forgot it.
goldfish memory.
I remember you talking about seeing a poster for a show last time you were there, and then you come back and saw a poster again, and you're like, I should do this. I've seen this vlog.
Okay, well, basically from that, like the first prize is getting an agent. And originally I
Ooh.
thought like, okay, but I don't want an agent, so why am I participating? But then I participated anyway, and like I've just kind of been thinking like maybe I do want an agent. I don't know.
Love
I'm not
that.
querying
You,
anytime soon,
you
but
still
like
learn
it's
from the process, even if it ends up like not working out that way. Like you still learn so much from it, I think. So it's always good. Nothing is lost by doing it.
yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
love
just
that.
concerned because it is a trilogy, which is not something you're supposed to be starting out with when you're trying to query. But I don't know.
Is it
I don't know.
individual stories or is it like a trilogy overarching?
No, it's like a one full story.
Okay, so it's not like, book one isn't its own complete story thing.
Um, no, like it does kind of end on a cliffhanger.
Okay. So not a standalone series potential, which is the
No,
magic
no, no.
buzzword, it seems
And I
like.
wouldn't want to sell it as that. Like, it's either I get a deal for the full trilogy or you're not getting my book and I self publish it. Like, I'm not that
Ooh,
fussed about TradPub to change it into a standalone.
Yeah.
best of luck.
Yeah, I know.
So that's what you'll be doing today.
Just provision planning. Yeah.
Revision planning. Okay. Miss Kite,
Hello, tis me, tis
what are
I.
you doing?
Oh, everything and everything, because I am so I'm going to be doing a lot of brainstorming, a lot of outlining for several different stories. So we'll see kind of where the mood takes me.
Do we get
Because I
any
am
beats? Any like project parameters? Like,
yeah. So one of the books that I'm working on is another book in the BC universe.
uh, wow, this
So
is
we'll
a
be
total
working.
shock to me. I did not
It's a
know.
I know it's not like I told you this yesterday. But for everyone
Once
else who was
again,
not
for the
with us,
audience.
yes, for everyone who was not hanging out with us yesterday, yeah. So I'm working on it's the next book in the theoretically the next book. Nothing's sold. Don't get too excited. Nothing is sold. We're just working on it so that we could potentially sell it. And to do that, I need to have a reasonably detailed outline, and I already have I have 4 books planned. I have book 3 completely detailed outline, and I'm going to do the same thing for book 4. I just call them that for ease of saying they could flip flop around and be sold in different order. So working on those, and then also going to be doing very similar things of brainstorming, outlining, creating an actual synopsis of everything that happens in the book for another F1 romance, because I finished the first F1 romance last week and I am itching to write another one. So she can't keep me down. So that's what I'll be doing today.
More.
That's me.
Yeah. Do you know how long the F1 series potentially could be?
I have ideas for 5 books, but
Okay.
2 of them are way further in development than the other 2. So 3 with potentially 5.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That is very exciting. So you'll be outlining on whatever beckons to you today.
Exactly. Whatever my brain latches onto and wishes to do. I should work on, the BC books. So maybe I should be good today. But I might be a little
So
bit
that's not
bad.
gonna happen.
It feels so good to be bad sometimes.
It feels so good to be bad.
Any
Literary
fantasy?
Lighthouse is the thing. Oh, any fantasy? Oh no. I posted a meme on my Instagram the other day. Did you see?
Yeah.
The books are at the bottom of the pool dead.
It's like, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly, ideas. I mean, I obviously still have ideas and still love fantasy, but romances are just way faster for me to write, and so my focus for my career is to get a bunch of romances out and have build my backlist, as we say. So no fantasy for me at the moment. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Single tier. But I guess whatever works
Maybe in
for your career.
2025.
2025?
2035.
Oh, okay. Wow. I just, fantasy era has become Barb from Stranger Things. R.I.P. to her.
If Tyra Banks can give us a cycle 25 of ANTM at the end of that stupid documentary, then Katie can get back into her fantasy stories. I believe it.
That's what they call me, the Tyra Banks of writing. I hate that.
Wait,
no,
they
don't.
Views. She got them views.
She got the money too,
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't exploit people for that, but
Hopefully.
Who knows?
And I'll be writing on my own cowboy book, which I'm currently in draft 2, and I'm 30% through.
What scene are you on currently? What's the vibes?
Currently on arriving in a new town, investigating a situation going on. They're renting a room, but alas, there's only one bed. So I'll be writing a one bed scene. I don't know. We'll see. And then I don't know how far I'll get today, but I'm definitely doing the one bed introduction, and then we'll see if it pays off later. Who's to say? Not me.
Are you changing programs as you're rewriting? And are you rewriting every single thing? Or is it just retyping some bits?
I am rewriting because I wrote without an outline. Big mistake. Huge. So I am pretty much retyping the entirety of Act 2 because everything changes.
And have you got prep notes for what you're changing before you do it?
Yes, an outline. I did a reverse outline last summer when I was in Edinburgh. I worked on it. So I have the outline. I know what I wanted to do, but it's basically a first draft of a new story. But I've already explored all the avenues I don't want to go down. So now I'm like, okay, I did all the things I don't want to do. Now let's see if I can do what I actually want to do, which is so time consuming. But we live and we learn. Well, I don't know if I've learned from this. We'll see. Talk to me at my next project. But if I ever talk about not outlining ever again, just show me the footage from the stream, because
I agree.
Yeah.
As a reformed pantser, I agree.
Yeah. Oh, devastatingly. Yeah.
But then I tried recently to type just random little beginnings of things that I was like, I would love to pens this. And then every time I try, I'm like, my brain blocks now. And it's just like, you're a fucking outliner now. What are you doing?
Wow.
You're going to conversion therapy.
It's crazy. It's just not working anymore.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know. I think it's mostly because I didn't really know. I started the project back in 2023, November 1st. And I didn't know that I was writing the project the day I started. I woke up not knowing that I would be writing this project. So that's mainly why I don't have an outline. It's been 3 years that I just now, this last maybe December, November, worked on an outline. So it's on me mostly. But yeah, I just, it's so much work when you don't write with an outline. So, but I don't know. I learned a lot of things about my novel from the pantsing that I wouldn't have learned.
Exactly.
Or maybe I would have learned anyway. I don't know.
You learned what you had to. You did it.
Yeah. It did what it had to do, which was okay, there's actually a story here somewhere. So, now let's go find it. And I have outlined vicariously earlier with no success, because then I just feel like, oh, I know every emotion that I want the character to feel. I know every change. I know every shift. I have no desire to write this story anymore. That happened with my space opera. I outlined it to an extent where I'm like, I already know the story and I don't want to explore it. And that also sort of happened with Project Sunflower, where I'm like, okay, I've already outlined all of this. I'm bored.
I think you do
So
need a little bit of discovery writing within the outlining, and it's just every person and perhaps even every project is sort of the percentage shifts a little bit, and it depends, and you can't really
yeah,
tell
for
until you
sure.
start.
I, to no one's surprise, find myself very, in line with Anna's kind of headlights writing situation where like I know where I'm going, but like I don't know the road, so I need to look at a map sometimes, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I think, having figured out the big stuff absolutely is a must for me. And then the little stuff can just be left to, be discovered along the way. But I need to know where I'm going because my first draft was going nowhere. Um, so
Yeah.
that's my thesis statement. So I'll be writing a one-bed trope scene today. That is my,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yes.
We were joined by CB. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. What are you working on today, CB? Colin. Becca is here. Welcome, welcome.
Yay,
Congratulations on your
Becca!
book release. Check out Grandma's Little Secret. Available where books are sold. I should have a link somewhere. Kitty, get on it.
Already on it.
Wow.
Already on it.
10 steps.
Yeah, I could hear her little fingers typing, so I was like, she's probably doing that because she likes to link stuff. What project is this? Like in 3 words. This is for you, Malin.
Oh, rules of survival. I don't know about 3 words, but it's space horror.
Rules of survival. 3 words.
Yeah, it's called Rules of Survival. It's a space horror that is inspired by franchises like Alien and Resident Evil, but in space vibes. So zombies.
So good.
That's my
Love.
elevator
Already
pitch.
obsessed with her. Give me 14 of them. And Lila says, I have become obsessed with a little unknown TV series called The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. My brother is pestering me to watch this, and I'm like, I can't, not yet. It's too soon. But I hear nothing but great things about it.
I would love to. This is the new George R. R.
Game of
Martin
Thrones show.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to watch that kind of stuff if they would stop trying to shock people so much. I don't want to see a grown man shit. Like, I have no interest in that. And currently that's a theme where you see everything. And I don't want to see an old man's willy either. Like, it's no interest. No, none whatsoever. It's not funny. Thank
You wouldn't last a day as a nurse.
True.
I've seen
That's
all
why I
those
went
things
graphic design.
multiple times today. But yeah, apparently it's very good. So we'll see. Some celebrations for Marta. Joined by Laura. Hello, hello. I received a postcard today, Laura. Thank you so much. It was very sweet. Nina says, hello, everyone. I will be lurking today, but happy to be here. And we're happy to have you. And Kagehimi's here. Hello, hello, hello. 5 books. Oh my, you have the work cut out for you.
5 books isn't even the surface. I got so many books. I got books on top of books.
But
Yeah.
you know what? Lighthouse, she can always put them all into one trench coat. So
It's true. It's the never-ending trench coat.
Yeah. Literary says, I have made an unfortunate mistake of getting obsessed with a character and have made a whole OC just to ship them with a canon character. Truly cannot comprehend how that happened. Oops. Blink and you miss it.
again.
Frog is here. Hello, hello. A 1-bed trope? How did that come to be? How did that happen? It's because they're trying to rent a room and all the rooms are sold out except 2 rooms. Well, actually, except for 1 room. And the room has only 1 bed and they have to sleep.
I
So
love the 1-bed trope so much that I've put it in every single one of my sci-fi, except that I have to make them sci-fi. So mine is a 1-pod trope.
Oh, that's so good.
Also,
Very
it's
cute.
the most dramatic 1-pod scene
Yes,
ever.
she's also in danger of dying right before. But
yeah. This is Becca's birth. Posted a link that I posted and not Katie.
Yep. Definitely.
Do they eat brains, Malin?
No, it's more like they're trying. It's more like a virus type of vibes where it's trying to infiltrate and become everyone. Don't eat brains, but will eat flesh.
Yeah. Even zombies have standards.
Yes.
Let's see. Is there incest in this one? I don't know.
Probably.
Probably knowing George R.R. Martin, but I don't know.
There probably is adjacent like incest. I don't think the main like storyline is incest because it's about like this knight and this little kid and like they go off on adventures and stuff and it's like I think less dark supposedly. But you know, the Targaryens, there's probably incest somewhere. Or there
There
you go.
isn't.
There isn't.
It's just Lighthouse. Speaking
There
of
we go.
incest, I keep getting the reel of Sophie Turner and Kit Harington kissing for the new movie that they're
And
starring
then
in,
go
where they play boyfriend girlfriend, and they're like literally like heaving after, they're like, and it's just so funny to me. Yeah, that must be weird. I don't know, but
Yeah, they give off
uh,
sibling vibes.
Yeah.
yeah. To be fair, he's the second spear. Ooh, that is delectable. Listen, the fight scenes are some of the best there have ever been. So, that doesn't tell you, Malin.
Okay.
Okay, let's get cracking. Um, we're gonna pull up a timer, and by we I mean Katie, who is my second half today. And
Yes.
we're gonna do 30 minutes. I don't think I have 45 in me for today. So we're gonna do a bunch of 30-minute sprints, I think.
Slay.
And I think we're just gonna jump into it. So
Delectable fizz.
Sorry, just typing the end of a sentence.
How dare you be a writer, level main?
But it's my clickety clackety keyboard.
I mean, I get the obsession.
There we go.
How did you do for that sprint, Malin?
I did okay. I've gotten like, I don't know how many words, but a good chunk, like probably a page or so off my second scene that I've started writing. And I've managed to change a couple of things. And I finally named the city where she lives. So
Can we get a city name? Spoiler alert.
I decided to call it Polaris, which is the name of a star, because
I
it's
love
supposed
Polaris.
to be a
She's so cute.
Yes, and also it's supposed to be a guiding star. And I like this idea that they named it after a star that you could see from space when you're coming back home, because there's so many skyscrapers and big buildings there that you would see it from space, type of thing. So that's kind of a thing.
I love it.
I needed to have a reason, which is why it took me so long to name it.
I'm not bad.
Do you have Meham?
You want a line? Let me.
Yes.
I don't have any. I feel like I've given you these lines before. Is the problem because I haven't changed them
He
drastically?
doesn't remember.
Yeah, that's true.
I do not remember.
Okay, then I'll just read the first few lines of the actual scene. They called it panacea because they thought we'd found the cure to any and all ailments. The thought strikes me like a bee buzzing at my ear with no warning, and I almost stumble in my steps, but catch myself on the wall of my block's hallway, the rough, textured concrete biting into my palm. I shut down the well-rehearsed pitch before it can reach the depth of my psyche. My own mind knows how to trick me, desperate to gain on my stubborn self-flagellation. Remind yourself why you joined them in the first place, it pleads. A cure to everything and anything sounded like a dream. And indeed, it was. It doesn't absolve me of my crimes, though.
Oh,
So they have bees.
That was a metaphor. Shut up. I'm trying here.
But do they have bees? That's a question.
Yeah, like this is still. It's called Earth 2. They come from Earth 1, which is this one. So, like,
Oh, do
surely
they bring the
they've come
bees?
with
That's a
a
question.
bunch of animals and creatures, like Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark. Love it. Because I was typing out in my bit now, there was like, the thought that came to my mind was like, the main character's like, we have to be under the radar. And I'm like, this is 1881. They wouldn't know what a radar
They don't
is.
know what a radar
they
is.
wouldn't have radar.
That's actually
like,
so
you
hard
know-
to catch, and I feel like that's
Oh,
definitely.
I don't know why I insta-catch it, but I'm like, this doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
I
do feel
went
like
with
that's
lay
why you
low.
need better readers for that kind of stuff as well, because you don't catch all
Yeah.
of these yourself otherwise, for sure.
For a short story I wrote, that was set, I forget when it was set, but it was like olden times. And I had changed a word because my main character says millennia, but they wouldn't say millennia in the olden times. They would say millennium. So I wrote millennium, and then I had to make a comment like, hey guys, I know it says millennium and not millenni, but in 1950 they would say millennium and not millenni because millenni wasn't popularized until like yada yada yada. So that's kind of the state I'm in when I write.
I love the depth of research for like a small word, and just it becomes like a thing you have to get into a loop.
Yeah, because one of the feedbacks I got was like, oh, good thing you said this, because if you hadn't said it, I would have commented. So I'm like, okay. So it wasn't all for naught. Miss Marta, how did you do?
Well, I did no writing, but I did spend the first few minutes of the sprint trying to find a profile picture to use for StreamYard because I didn't like the empty avatar. And then I did.
I noticed I had grape.
Yes, I did notice you had grape.
Oh, sorry. I had Real Housewives of Watertube, not grape.
Different.
There are many similarities, but two different entities. So there's no line to share from your draft, or
No line, just profile picture, blog update, and got a pink drink.
Ooh, pink
in
drink.
honor of the
I love the theme.
Ooh.
Is it squash?
It is squash.
Love
Okay,
it.
I love squash.
What'd you pick? I didn't see.
Sorry, what?
You were
What
underwater.
did you pick as your profile picture? Oh, god damn it. Am I still underwater?
You're right.
Okay. I'm being smited. No. What did you pick as your profile picture?
Literally the most recent picture I could find that was just me, which is this one.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
stunning. Oh, I love.
Thank
Diva.
Oh,
Love it.
cute.
Love the pose.
Well, thank you so much, Marta, for a picture reveal at least. Kaitan.
Yeah, so I just checked my email and I'm painting my nails. So we did pop some paint on. So we did that.
Ooh.
One of
And
us
then,
a nurse
chore.
and one of us isn't.
One of us isn't a nurse and will never be a nurse and will never have a job that doesn't allow her to have nail polish because
One of us is just lazy.
this is my favorite thing. And then I was just refreshing myself on what I had already written about for book 3, whatever I'm calling it, for one of the BC books. So I could kind of get back into the headspace, and I turned on the playlist and was vibing around. So just setting the mood, as it were.
Love.
Love that. And
Steve?
no line to share?
No, I fear all my lines would probably be really spoilery because it's literally just, here's the plot.
Aww.
Is there anything completely out of context that we would not understand?
Ooh.
Like a one-liner?
Let me see.
And then one day we'll understand.
Okay, here we go. This is from my pitch. And they're different now, but second chances are never simple, and the dog days of summer are only so long to sort out their complicated love.
Second chance.
Also an excellent song.
Summer, second chance. There you go. That's a little bit.
Now I want to listen to Florence and the Machine.
I was thinking
I
the
know.
same.
It's on the playlist. I love that song.
As it should be. And I wrote 251 words. And it's a laundry. So.
You gonna share? Give us a little scooch.
Sure. I'll share the last line because we're getting close to the one bed reveal. Jim placed the key in the door and opened it.
That's it, dude.
Oh, come on.
You
That's
tease.
more than that.
I haven't written anything else. Like everything else is just like
Give us the bed.
boring.
Get us to the bed. After next sprint, we better be at the bed. Yeah, I want a good one bed line.
I'll share another line that is earlier in the text that I thought was funny. The barkeep turned and stared at him. And as I told your mother, we only have 2 rooms and floor spots to offer for the moment. Busy season. Mother, Grace thundered as straightened her back. Now you listen here, boy. And then that's it.
Offensive. Rude.
Mother.
And she could technically be his mother because she's in her 50s and he's 30. So technically, but she's very offended by this.
She's like, I am not a mother. I am a sharpshooter.
Well,
and she'd probably be played by someone
ex-mother
who's actually had Botox and doesn't look like they're from.
No, she does not have Botox. This is, Colorado in 1881. So I don't know. If
Yeah, but if this ever becomes a movie, the actress will have had Botox.
Yeah, I'm picturing Catherine Hahn, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Or actually, maybe even better, Gillian Anderson. And I feel like she's not too egregious with whatever cosmetic work she might or might not get.
She looks quite natural.
Yeah, but I was watching that Wild Western series with Gillian Anderson and not Catherine Hahn, with Lena Headey in it. And I don't know, there's something about 2026 people playing in olden time series where I'm like, you don't look like you belong here.
There's some actresses who have like such a historical looking type of face, like Elle Fanning to me. I'm just like, yeah, you can be in a historical type of thing. But then there's the iPhone faces.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I could ever trust Millie Bobby Brown to be like, oh, you look like you belong in, 1881.
No, she
I
was
can
in that
barely trust her in
movie.
1980.
Yeah.
she was in Damsel, and I'm like, this looks
Yeah.
like.
But also
I
that
don't know.
like it was so clear she was wearing makeup. I was just like, that is not her fault. That's the fault of, the wardrobe department or
Yeah.
whatever. Like the people who decided let's put makeup on her.
Yeah, that. Minook coming in again, not again with the actors. I have to Google. How old are you, Minook? I don't know. I felt like we had the same reference background, but maybe not. Maybe I am older in my catalog than you are. So yeah, next sprint is definitely one bed room reveal time. And now I will have to make it really pretty because I'm probably going to read it. So let's see. Lighthouse has to send a larger excerpt, which is fine. CB says, "My has electric powers, and I keep want to use the phrase live wire, but we don't have that." Yeah, it's true. It's the same way I don't try to use brain in like fantasy because I'm like, they wouldn't say like, I had a thought. It would be like something like it's in the back of my mind or something. I don't know. Becca got some work done on her screenplay. Let's see. Here we are. We were joined by JC. Hello, hello. Christian got 400 words exactly. Oh, I love that. I don't feel like doing anything. Ugh, mood Kagehima. But did you do anything, Colin? Accidentally opened Tumblr, so I did absolutely nothing during the sprint, except surf on Tumblr, I presume. CB got dressed and ate food. Lighthouse is trying to figure out how to make the meeting not insta lobby. It is not going well. This is what happens when I write out of order. Couldn't be me. Best of luck. The memory of a goldfish.
Yeah.
That's me, though. Could be
That's
me.
also me.
Yeah. Let's see. The dog days are really over. Eva is here. Hello, hello. I got my copy of your new release, Becca. Sweet. Here's a line from Christian's book. He anchors himself against stone and refuses to let the sea have me. Oh, I don't know. Sounds sexy. I'm in. Love motor. Oh, mother. Okay, I think. My daughter is 29. What are y'all trying to say? I'm trying to say that a woman in her 50s can have a son who's 30. And nothing more and nothing less. You can't go wrong with Catherine Hahn or Gillian Anderson. That is absolutely true. Flawless. We have a new user alert. Arzenia's Messy Life. Arzenia's Messy Life.
It's a pretty name.
Arzenia's. Is that Ars? I'm not calling you Ars, but Messy Life says, "Hi everyone, just joined your live for the first time. Really excited to do some writing sprints with y'all. You're in luck. We're going to do some writing sprints real soon."
Woo.
Look, I just don't care for actors. Ugh, wow.
Maybe Minuk is more like me. I'm more of a face rememberer than a name rememberer. So
I'm a neither remember.
But these are some
Sometimes I
iconic
have-
faces.
yeah, they are iconic faces. I remember their faces. I don't remember the names.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why she has to Google the people and then be like, "Oh yes, I've seen them in that." Right?
Gotcha. I don't know the name of actors. I can't picture faces. Okay.
None of the above.
I'm still in my 40s, so you're not wrong. Yeah. Yes, Malin, I usually know the faces, just not the names. And then we have a little snippet from Literary Lighthouse. "I'm not supposed to be here," she whispers. Oh, I didn't whisper, sorry. "I'm not supposed to be here," she whispers, as though that truth will make it easy. "Please, just let me." "Don't," is all he says, and it stops her dead in her tracks. She's unsure if his purple eyes are true or if it's just the blues of his iris drowning in the red of his sclera. He watches her closely, nose creasing ever so slightly, voice low. "Who are you?" Before she answers, he hums. "It doesn't matter. You'll be but a face in the crowd by the time I wake up again." Oh. She sighs, somehow expecting more outright cruelty. What is going on?
I'm very intrigued. What is happening?
Ooh.
Yeah, sounds sexy. I'm in. I forgot that non-Greek people can't read the usernames. I just can't read in general. How do you pronounce it? Is it Arsenius?
I would have said
Arsenius?
Arsenia. No?
Arsenia is what I would have said. But
Arsenia.
Oh, Arsenia.
No? Call it.
I'm trying to think of a non-offensive Greek way to say Arsenia, but it's not coming to me at this moment.
I don't think I know enough about Greek phonetics to hazard a guess, sadly.
Yeah. So, messy life it is.
It
Messy
sounds like
life.
the name of a flower, which is beautiful. So
It does sound like the name of a flower. Could be the name of a flower for all we know.
It could be.
I'm not a botanist. And that's on period. Okay. Are we ready to lock in for another 30 minutes?
Knocking clock in.
Ooh.
With our babies.
Arsenio Hall, but the feminine Arsenia? Do you all remember that dude? Absolutely not.
I have no idea who that is. Now I'm
Do not
Googling.
that man. Sorry to that man.
She's found him in the bar, drowning his sorrows, and needs to get him out discreetly. He is, however, a petulant baby.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Messy Life knows what you're talking about. And now you know I'm Gen X. LOL. Becca, do you know Arsenio Hall?
Oh, no, she doesn't. Oh my god.
It's your youthful exuberance, Becca.
Yeah.
But JC remembers, I don't know, are you Gen X, JC? I forget. Or I have never accumulated this knowledge. Could also be.
Could also be.
He was in Coming to America.
I recognize his face. I would not have known his name.
I have seen Coming to America, so
I don't even know what Coming to America is.
what?
Oh, JC and I are born the same year. I did not see Coming to America. Sorry to this movie. I'm 45, Stieg, so possibly.
Wait, JC's
Love that.
45?
Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that.
That's what she claims. Malin,
JC, I'm not American. Just a reminder, I'm not American. Like,
Yeah.
She doesn't even go here. Arsenio. I also need to know this man now. Sorry to this man.
The only talk show host I watch now is Stephen Colbert. So.
No clue who this guy is. Never seen him in my life. But I'm also not American, so.
Yeah.
Rub it in, Malin. Dang. Used to be
You're all
obsessed with
welcome
this
to
talk
come
show.
live in Europe.
Yeah.
I wish.
I remember the talk show before Coming to America, but love that movie.
I do know the movie.
Recorded
but that's it.
on VHS. Now VHS, Malin, were all like video types.
I'm a fucking millennial. I have VHS still in my parents' house. My first VHS was The Little Mermaid, I'll have you know.
My first VHS was Hercules.
Ooh, honey, you mean Hercules.
13-year-old me would like to play some music with him. So
yeah.
Okay. Let's get cracking. 25 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Now that is the $1,000,000 question. Did you find your productivity?
I did, and then I also had my dinner that was ready. So I did a little bit. I don't know how much I did today on this sprint specifically, but today during the whole stream so far, I've written 800 words or so. So I feel like that's a good progress on that scene. And then I still am eating my dinner, which is why you've got a different view behind me now.
I
And also
love.
I know what part of the house you're in from that painting.
Yes. Because Marta's been here.
Yeah.
Wow. Way to rub it in our faces. Do you have a
Come
line
on,
to
live
share?
here. Do I have a line to share?
I did Google the other day how to get a license in Scotland. So
There you go. There you go. I can read. I feel like again I've read these lines before, so I apologize if you do remember them.
I won't, but continue.
Lovelace, blinds up, I say out loud. The metal bars in front of the window split up, revealing glimpses of light and life outside my flat. They slowly rise up with a creaking noise, uncovering the window fully. A yellow fog accompanies the double sunset I am privy to on this side of the building. This view never gets a sunrise and rarely benefits from their rays, which made the price of rent a lot more reasonable on my freelancer's salary. Some days, the job pays more than well, and others end up like this last mission. The upfront half safe and secure on my account, the second half nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
The ups and downs of high school football.
Mm.
No,
The
highs
ups and
lows.
downs of
No.
being a space exploring risk consultant.
Being a freelancer.
Yeah, in any job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A risk consultant doesn't sound like a real job. I'm so sorry to the woman.
Risk consultant. There's a lot of risk in space. Trust me.
So
Also, like I put them there myself.
I totally know. I've been there so many times.
Yeah, like, but what would your job? You're like, yeah, there's a risk. Now pay me. Is that what a risk consultant do? I mean, I know she's basically security, but
It's more than security, because there is also a security guy on that mission, but he died because he's not the risk consultant. So, you know.
He didn't understand the
Swap.
risk.
It is like someone who goes with you to like help you out on your mission in various ways, basically. And since
Love that.
she's accompanying a lot of scientists and science researchers, they don't know anything about it. Is the reason why it is a job. She wouldn't be accompanying a team of military people who are perfectly versed in that side of the galaxy.
Love that for her. Love women in STEM. Shooting things endlessly,
With their
miraculously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Marta, how did you do?
Well, first of all, women in STEM love you too.
There you go.
And I did okay. I'm just trying to like ask myself if I was going to be completely ruthless and cut absolutely everything that's not like super necessary, what would I cut? And then I can go from there and decide what to actually cut. But
Oh.
trying to be
Can-
hypothetical makes me be strict on myself.
Can I bother you for a line?
From my outline, well,
From your novel?
I am not sure. From my
It's a
novel,
dealer's
I don't even
choice.
have my novel open.
Okay.
I mean, this is a line on the notes that I just wrote. I basically brought out Save the Cat to try and see if I could match some of what I have to it. I'm currently doing very badly, but actual sentence that I wrote in my notes. Currently, no clear theme for either of my characters. So that's how this is going.
Oh no.
Not great.
I feel like theme is so
Miss Kaite.
hard.
But do I actually need a theme? That's the question.
I think you cannot write a book without having a theme. I feel that it's impossible. Now, do
It's
you know
not
your
so
theme?
much that I don't
Maybe
have a
not.
theme, it's that it's not stated in the first 10 chapters.
But a theme isn't something you state, though. It's more like a
I'm
feeling.
basing it off the
So sudden and new.
stated thing in this book. I don't really know what I'm doing. But do you know what I mean?
Because, I don't know, I don't state my themes, but my themes are control, death, industrialism. You don't
That's not what
state
I
that.
mean. Like literally, the Save the Cat beat sheet that I have open, I might be looking at the wrong thing. Just as the second beat is supposed to be theme stated, am I not doing this correctly? Because
Oh,
that's not what I'm
I
supposed
think
to be
it's
looking at.
not as much as, theme stated as if your book had a thesis statement, you can drop that in the second scene. But it could
Okay,
be
I do not
literally
have that.
anything, and it's not gee golly, war is bad. It doesn't have to be that blatant.
Mm.
Uh, I forget what my theme stated is, but it's like I think one of my characters says some of us dig graves and some of us run away. And that's basically my theme stated. So, it can be whatever you want. That's the beauty of theme stated.
Also, I don't think you have to. Like, this is Save the
No.
Cat saying that. There's plenty of
Yeah.
other craft books that will not even mention doing that at all. So, I don't know. I
They're
feel like
more like guidelines than
guidelines.
actual rules.
Yeah, like
My favorite
I
quote.
used a different outline method when I first did this, and I'm just like trying to see if I can match some of it to Save the Cat because they're meant to be similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
It
just
depends as well. Like, I realized that I had based my book a lot more around a thematic for my main character than for the actual storyline, because the storyline is zombies in space. Is there a theme there? But
Yes.
my character has to go through a growth journey, and I feel like there is a thematic around that, and that's more what I decided to focus on. So I feel like you don't always need like a big, rich people are bad theme or whatever, which is often zombie movies themes.
Eat the rich, literally.
Yeah. Why did gee golly, war is bad get me? I don't know. Maybe because war is bad. I don't know. Miss Kite Ann, how did you do for that sprint? Also, asterisk, fair warning, that was the last sprint. So we're going to end after we go through these comments and stuff.
I did well. I just was looking over my notes and made a new note document to add the things, because this book has always been a little bit more amorphous to me, and so I'm trying to really whittle down what I want in the book. And I've had a lot of conflicting notes within my notes document, and I was like, I should probably make some decisions that don't contradict each other. So yeah, I've just been lots of mental gymnastics and mental weighing of certain elements and questions.
She's
that
juggling.
Need answers. She's juggling, and there's no answers yet, but I have the questions asked, and so I can percolate upon them and consider what I want.
New notes have hit. Kind of gone.
It's true. It's true. My notes section and all of
the third novel.
This soulmate document would in fact give Stieg a hive. Would give anyone who likes order and is type A.
I've seen your Scrivener document, and it's.
I fear this one is the worst. I do fear. So yeah, no one can look at the absolute rubble that is my notes document.
And nobody needs to look except you.
Nobody needs to look. Exactly, because they work for me. Because I am not very linear thinking. I'm very kind of chaotic. I'm very, I piece things together and pull it. So that's very much.
Unless you ever do this as a Patreon and you're like, special tier, if you pay this much, you get access to the mess that is my screen.
Oh God. Steve would probably pay me money not to show it.
I mean, I've always, I love to be the Marie Kondo of AuthorTube, so it's fine. Soulmates, though, how do they work? In your work, I mean. Okay, Kitty, pitch time.
Pitch time is soulmates work in a kind of,
pull out your book, show it.
Oh, yeah. Backhand Compliments by Katie Chandler. My novel came out last June. Book 2 comes out sometime this year. Probably. We have a cover for it. Anyway.
Release date exclusive.
Release day. I don't know what the book. I don't know when it's releasing. I literally have. I know vaguely, but anyway, later this year. Book 2 is, but you can read book 1. It's in your favorite format, paperback, audio,
Swear.
and
okay.
Yeah, and on Kindle if you wish, or Kobo, or whatever you use. You can request at your library. Anyway, the way soulmates work in this book, which you can read about, it is basically either you are born with a soul mark on your wrist, or it appears when your soulmate is born, and it has their name. And so when you touch that person, it turns from silver to black, and that's how you know that John is your John, because people have similar names, people have the same name, stuff like that. And then that's your soulmate, and that's who you should end up with. And if you want to read my book, it is a rivals to lovers, because the two girly pops, Luca and Jules, have suspicions that they are soulmates, and they play at the Australian Open, and one of them wins, and the first time they ever touch is at the net when they shake hands, and oh no, they are in fact soulmates. And shenanigans.
Can you read the first line? Just because I think it's so beautiful. I think it will get people hooked.
Yeah, here's the first line. Because it is contemporary romance. It's super fun. There's also some fun, like I do a little bit of history of soul marks and stuff in here, which is some of my favorite stuff to do. But the first 2 lines I'll give you, because they're my favorite. It starts as all vile things do on Twitter.
No, it's stupid X though.
Which literally I did, in fact. I one of the reasons I went with my editor. There was a discussion. My editor was like, "We are not changing it to X. That's stupid. Fuck you, Elon Musk." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So in my universe, my soulmate universe, Twitter is still Twitter. So anyway,
it would be fun if it was like it starts with all my things do on Blue Sky,
on Instagram, on MySpace,
on
MySpace. Wow.
On Teams. That's the corporate version of this book.
Yes. It starts with all vile things do through long letter format.
Starts with all vile things do on StreamYard.
Oh my god, RPF people would be insane in this universe.
They sure would. Which is why most people keep it secret. They keep it secret and stuff. It does talk about that a little bit. So yeah, that's Backhanded Compliments, my debut novel, and book 2 follows one of Juliet's sisters, and that'll be coming out sometime this year, and it's a throuple. Hey!
And it required a whiteboard to figure out the sex scene, so
it did. It continued. Yeah, the sheer amount of sex math I've done is. I hope you appreciate it when you read the book. when you count all the limbs that are going on, you'd be like, all right, she got it, she nailed it.
Oh yeah, this is the girl who's done her sex math.
She's done her sex math. Anyway, enough about me. How'd you do, Steve?
I reached my daily word count of 330 words. I'm at 379, and I did in fact write the one bed trope, so that was fun.
Oh my god, you gonna share it with us, or are you just gonna tease?
I can share. It's not going to be as good as It Starts As All Vile Things Do, because this is the second draft, I guess. But as we all remember, Jim placed the key in the door and opened it. Last on Glee. And it follows. It was a small room with slanted ceiling and a singular window tucked in the corner. The evening sun seeped in through a tattered curtain and reflected in a dirty mirror attached to a dark wooden washstand. In the corner stood a singular bed. Jim the barkeep cleared his throat. It's the last bed of the season, gentlemen, so one of you will just have to sleep on the floor. I can arrange for a mattress to be brought up for 10 extra cents. Cassidy stared at the sliver of floor between the bed and the washstand that clearly did not fit a human-sized mattress. It's all right, Benjamin said. We'll figure something out. Cassidy's cheeks flushed with... What have I written here? Cassidy's cheeks flushed at the words.
We'll make do. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, even Boo Boo's excited about it. He came out.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
I'll have Boo Boo blur my book. It's just like bark.
Woof. Woof woof. Woof woof snore. This man was literally snoring so loud my desk was shaking.
That is my single bed trope in this novel. I hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
That's my contribution to the literary universe.
Favorite trope.
Okay, let's go through some comments. Let's see. We got a snippet from Laura. Gossamer light streamed in through the corridor windows, sunrise tinting it with a slight warmth. Love that.
Beautiful.
CB scrolled on TikTok and got nothing done. Let's see. We got a new line from Lighthouse. The prince, disheveled and barely covered by a robe, opens the door. Motherless girl, he says without thinking, but his face does twist with realization. I meant to say, he's back in his chamber, sir. The beating of her heart can echoes down the hall with how silent her statement renders the room. Then have a good night, Lady Pyle. Oh, can echo. Yeah. So the beating of her heart can echo down the hall. Love that. Sounds
He's so
sexy.
rude. She's gonna have to change him.
Yeah. I love a grumpy sunshine, but the woman is grumpy and the man is sunshine. Give me that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
Yeah.
do love that.
Well, I love grumpy
Personally.
sunshine in any format, to be fair. But
But I feel
love
like
grumpy.
when the woman is grumpy and the man is the sunshine, it usually gets called black cat, like, golden retriever energy. Like it
Yeah.
gets a different term for some
Oh.
reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know my tropes.
Oh, this is her dad.
Oh,
Sorry.
well,
What? This
oh,
was not the interaction I got.
his dad. No,
Yeah.
it's his dad. Is what we.
Oh, his
His
dad.
dad?
Okay, that's better.
We're keeping it all in the family.
Sorry, it's taking me forever and a day to scroll through comments. We were joined by Elijah. Hello, hello. Oh, I was having so much fun. Yeah, sorry for the shortened stream today. But I'll be back next week and tomorrow on the Troublemaker channel.
Don't know who's running it, but
Flora has changed her name.
oh no, no!
What happened?
You have to believe me, I whisper, hoping, no, yearning for someone to believe me at last. She sighs. Joanna, maybe you should accept the medicine your father is offering. It'll do you some good. Okay.
Oh,
Guess I showed up late. A wizard is never late. A lot of praise for BC, as there should be. It's all coming up romance indeed. A human-sized mattress indeed. No dog beds for these cowboys. Just a singular bed for these cowboys. Neither of these people are sunshine. Nothing to smile about in their lives. He's a prince. Boo.
boo-hoo.
The dad is a piece of shit, but he's hot. And he's a loyal man to his wife. So the bar is in hell.
That is good. We can work with that.
Well, thank you so much for joining me here today. And thank you so much to my co-host for joining me. And I think that's it, unless anyone has some closing words.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, hello.
There'll be a trouble stream tomorrow in some capacity, in some shape or form. And that's about it. Toodaloo. See you next Thursday. Bye.
Bye.